Alright, hello. So, I'm going to be doing a doll unboxing of a Disney limited edition doll, KIDA. And disclaimer, I've actually never seen the movie, the Atlantis movie. I heard it's really good though. I'm definitely gonna watch it, especially now that I have the doll. But the doll was super pretty, and I found it for a good price. And I actually been eyeballing it for a while. I just hadn't seen the movie yet, but I have Disney Plus, so I'm definitely gonna watch it when I have some time. But I'm still gonna unbox the doll. So I have the doll here today. I'm gonna start opening it. Yeah. I usually just take scissors and open it as normal. I do have a box cutter, but I'm gonna be using scissors to get the doll out of the box anyways, so I just have them here. Kind of at a weird angle because I've never really done this setup before. And I obviously can't show too much of the box. Yeah, I got this from eBay. Dang, they're always heavier. I have only 3 of these 17-inch limited edition dolls, and every time I get one, I'm like, it's always heavier than I thought and bigger, even though I know it's gonna be a big doll. Oh. Alright, let's see what she looks like. Whoa. There's a glare. It's really sunny in this room. This doll is amazing. Just the way I thought she would look. I can't wait to unbox her, and yes, I will unbox her. I know a lot of people don't take these dolls out of the box, but as you can see from the background, I am a mainly out-of-box collector anyway, so. Plus, these dolls are huge, and I definitely want more, so I'm definitely gonna have to get used to taking them out of the box anyways. My only discrepancy with dolls, well, not dolls in general, but just the style of this skirt that she's wearing, this pencil skirt. I know it's gonna limit the movement in her legs, and I knew that too, of course, but the doll's still really pretty, so I wanted to get it anyways. I mean, not like I'm gonna really play with it too much, but, you know, she's still really cool. Alright then. Alright, so this is the doll. And, yeah, I'm going to unbox it. It's also a big glare. Big glare. Yeah, I've actually only unboxed 3 of these now. This is my 4th one. They're pretty simple to get out of the box. I mean, like simple to open. But I open a lot of dolls, I mean. Yeah, so this part comes off. And then there's like the plastic cover, that comes off. One of 9,060. So not like the rarest Disney limited edition doll. There's some that are only 500. Some that have only 1,000. So this technically is one of the more mass-produced dolls, I would say. I'm not super educated on the Disney dolls. I know people keep saying things like D23. I don't actually know what that means. I'm assuming Disney something. So this one is number 2,876 out of 9,600. Yeah. It was made in 2021? Isn't this movie a little older? Why was this doll just made? Oh well. I wish I got it. You know, I didn't get super into them until like this year. Well, a little towards the end of last year. But they're really cool. A lot of the Disney dolls are really cool. I love them. I mean, the detail alone and like capturing the doll from the movie is just amazing. And I love the stature the stature of them, how big they are. Most dolls aren't going to be 17 inches besides like some Monster High dolls. There's one Ever After High doll, then there's a couple big dolls, but you know, a doll this big with this much detail. But I think that's why they make them this tall, is so that they can add more details into the doll. You know, if it was a smaller, like 12-inch doll, then like they'd have to, you know, they couldn't add as much stuff to it. And I think this just makes it more like collector friendly and just more of a grand thing to buy and to have. Either way, I love it. Whatever their reason was for making the doll bigger than normal, it's great. So I noticed that they have these twist ties on the bottom that hold their feet in. I like to undo them first. I'm not an inbox collector. I'm just not an inbox collector. It just takes up too much space for me. Some of my dolls are in box, as you can see in the background. But technically, I'm planning to open a lot of them. It's just that right before I moved into this house, I had so many dolls in the box, mainly because of space. This is my first time ever having like a doll room, so I've never had the luxury of having like a lot of space just to put my dolls. So they used to all just be in my bedroom, you know, and of course I had my bed in there, my dresser, my clothes, etc. So I just really didn't have a lot of space to work with. And as I was getting more and more, mainly Monster High dolls, I realized that I can't just keep unboxing them because I don't have anywhere to put them. Even the ones I did have out of box were already like tight on space. And I'm just like, this isn't gonna work. Plus, I like to be able to take the time to unbox my dolls properly and find a nice place to put them. And I wasn't able to do that with the limited amount of space I had. I need to cut some of these little ties on the doll. These is the one disadvantage. These big dolls. That have the capes and the skirts. They always have these tiny ties on them. They can be so tedious to cut. I'm used to cutting them, but still, it's really tedious. And a lot of the times it can leave like mini holes in the clothes. That doesn't personally bother me that much, but it's still kind of annoying. Oh well. It's kind of what makes the process fun though, because you get to be like really tedious and meticulous when you're taking the doll out of the box. And it kind of makes sense for collector dolls because a lot of people would keep them in the box. So like, I guess, you know, the manufacturer want to have a way to keep their clothes intact for people who like never want to take it out of the box. Yeah, though, I never really had a doll room, so my inbox dolls, once again, mainly Monster High, started to really pile up because collector dolls were just coming out. You know, pre-production dolls were coming out. And I actually got doubles of some of my pre-productions. So luckily, I wanted to keep some of them in the box, which was fun. Also, oh, that was like really deep in her ankle. I know this angle's a little awkward, but I'm still getting used to like filming this. Yeah, mainly in the one side house. And then I started to get more into play sets, especially with G3. You know, the best thing about G3 is the fact that there's such a good chance to get everything versus like G1 Monster High. Obviously, it's not being sold anymore, so you have to like jump through hoops to get some of that stuff. But with Generation 3, it's in the stores, it's in Target, Amazon, Walmart, so it's a lot better to get. This one kind of has a hole from the thing. Oh well. But it's a lot easier to get. So the doll collector in me just wants to get like everything, especially the play sets. Like there's so many Monster High play sets I still don't have that I would love to have. And so finding the G3 sets on sale, I had to have them. But of course I had no place to put them, like the coffee set or the school lounge set. I have them, but I don't have anywhere to display them. The car, you know. So with this doll room, hopefully, you know, I'm going to be able to find a space to put them so my dolls can actually like interact with the play sets and stuff. Also the OMG dolls. I have 2 of the OMG like collector dolls, like the NYE doll and the I don't know what it's called. I'm looking at it. It's in the camera. This doll right here. It's a pretty wide playset, so my OMG collection didn't have the biggest space in my room, so I knew that when I got them, I wasn't going to be able to put them anywhere. I didn't even try and take them out of the box. I'm trying to see how this is attached to her so I can take it off. This cape is attached in like 20 different spots around this doll. I love the cape though. This cape is great. I gotta watch this movie. There's always something around the waist. Yeah, so I was leaving those in the boxes, my like double Monster High dolls, and then just a few Monster High dolls I had in the box. And then a couple of Disney dolls. I have those like designer Disney dolls. They like, I don't know the name of the line, but it was Rapunzel, Cinderella, Tiana, and then a Snow White doll, but it was like all black dolls. The line was great. I low-key wish they would make more, even though they were kind of pricey. Like the retail price of the dolls was like, I think it was either like $50 or $60, and they eventually went on sale for like $40, and that's when I got like the rest of them, but they were still really pricey. And they have like kind of like a basic Barbie body in a way, like their arms articulate, but like they have like bend and snap legs and like rubber feet and stuff. So, but the dolls themselves are really pretty, and the dresses they come with are great. This is a rubber band. I know that one YouTuber, Angel, he has a huge doll collection. He likes to save these rubber bands. This arm piece is amazing. I wonder what it signifies for her. It's still attached to this playset. I unfortunately don't do a lot of dollar styles. Not because I don't want to. It's just like, part of it is time and this, you know, procrastination. And then also just knowing how to do it. I only know how to do so many things with doll hair. Like I can make braids, comb the hair out if it's straight. You know, I don't know how to do too much stuff. I want to learn more. Some people are like really good at restyling their dolls and making them look like 10 times better. I want to do that, even just like a little bit. What is this? I keep jumping around topics. But yeah, I just didn't have a lot of room to keep. Is this supposed to go on the doll or the thing? I don't even know what this is. Yeah. I didn't have a lot of room at first, and they just piled up. Honestly, I used to have more. I have all the dolls you can see in the background and a few more, and then I have more on the adjacent wall. Just like straight dolls and boxes. It's not too much. I've unboxed a lot of them actually recently because I've been spending a lot of hours in here trying to get this room looking together. I've come to the conclusion that I already knew that I need a new shelf. I'm actually looking now. I definitely need a new shelf. All my other ones are pretty much filled besides the one right next to the door. But even then, it's going to be filled really soon. This is neat. It's colored. Neat. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll be able to spend more time in here. I just, need some more space. And then, of course, G3 is still an ongoing thing. I'm still getting some G1 dolls. Like, doll collecting has not halted in any way. Most of the lines that I collect are still actively making dolls with the exception of Shadow High, Rainbow High, unfortunately. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest collector of them, but I do have a pretty decent amount of them. Shadow High is my favorite. Oh my gosh, when Shadow High came out, I was stunned. They were actually some of the first dolls I got. Was Chanel and Ash. I remember looking for those dolls. I went into I think I only had to go into one store though. Actually, I was seeing posts all over Facebook of people finding them in their area, and I think I just went to like one of my local Targets that usually has all the good stuff. Target or Walmart. There's just like string. I can't even remember. I want to say Target. That was my first thought. But maybe it was Walmart. Either way, I went into one of these stores and I asked them for the dolls. And I think I showed them the barcode or a picture or something. I think they even said, "Oh, you mean the Bratz dolls?" Like they said something wrong. And they showed them to me and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I want. And it was the Shadow High dolls. And I was so excited. I think they had all of them, but I had to pick, obviously. I didn't have the money to buy all 6 of them. So I got the ones I wanted the most, which was Chanel and Ash. They always have those pins in the back of their head. Ash is actually my favorite boy doll. For sure. He's my favorite. I need to cut this. It's like they attach their hair to the box with string. There we go. She's out. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the box. The background is nice. Her hair is really soft. Very pretty doll. I don't have a comb on me. I need to comb it. Oh, I think I cut some of her hair. Or it just came out from me pulling her out of the box. It's really nice. Very soft. I love the cape. I don't know what this is. I really need to see this movie. But the doll's still very pretty. She's got like, she has like this one earring. I mean, I'm sure people who've seen it know what she looks like. Her face is very nice. I love the jewelry. It's made out of metal, so it's nice. I always think that the doll can move from this little spot, but she doesn't turn or anything. I think it's just how the doll was assembled. This cape is nice. I currently only have one more limited edition Disney doll that I haven't opened, which is the 10th, I think it's the 10th anniversary of Rapunzel, in like the pink dress with the long braid. I haven't opened her yet, mainly because Rapunzel's like it's actually Tangled is actually my favorite Disney movie. And I actually don't have anywhere to put Rapunzel because I have other Rapunzel dolls and I want more Rapunzel dolls. Rapunzel is unfortunately a popular princess, and like a lot of her Disney dolls can be hard to find or just pricey. So I don't have like any type of like Rapunzel display going on at the moment. Plus I want to make sure I have the proper time to open a doll that long braid. I don't want to cut any of those hairs. The articulation is decent on this one. They usually have like the other style of knee. I don't know what it's called, but Disney usually puts like a different style of knee on the doll, but this one's good. She's a good doll. I mean, it's a nice doll, like, and I got her for a pretty good deal. I mean, good for me. This doll is usually on the cheaper side anyways, just because, like I said, I don't think it's like super sought after like the other ones. But I love it. I mean, you know, I'm not always looking for the most rare doll, just a really pretty doll. Plus, I'm not mad about it, because if the doll isn't rare, that means it shouldn't be like crazy expensive. Because like there's the purple Rapunzel dolls that people call it. I think it was like the original Rapunzel doll to come out with the purple dress, the beautiful purple dress and the gold brush she comes with. People are literally trying to sell that doll for like almost $1,000, like $1,000. The lowest I've seen it was 400 out of box, and honestly I should have bought it. I had the chance to buy it, but like $400 is still a lot of money, and I just wasn't sure enough if I wanted to spend that much money, especially considering that doll, the most special part about it is really just the dress. Is she's wearing like a one-piece dress. Like she's just wearing a dress that has different layers and pieces to it. She doesn't have shoes, and she has a gold brush. And then of course the long hair with the gold tinsel and the face sculpt that she comes with. Some people say it's not that accurate to the movie. I kind of agree, but it's still a pretty face sculpt. But nonetheless, it's like she's just wearing a really pretty dress at the end of the day. And I think I've actually seen someone selling just the dress on eBay, but I didn't buy it, and I really should have, because like every time I think about buying the doll for like hundreds of dollars, I just imagine that I'm only buying the dress, really. Because, you know, imagine if someone sold the doll without the dress, then it'd just be like a basic doll. I don't know. One day, I'm sure I'm gonna get it one day. But most of the time when people list it for sale, it's like a crazy amount of money. And the budget is a lot tighter than it used to be, especially now that I'm actually a homeowner. So it's put a halt on a lot of my really big purchases with dolls. I just have to budget a lot more, and I have to wait a lot longer. So I'll see. I'll always find a way to eventually get what I want. This doll is great though. I love it. She's very pretty. I can't wait to display her. I have a little space on this one shelf at the top. This shelf in the corner at the top. The phone won't turn. Up there. You can see I have an Alice doll. Like, up there. I'm gonna put her up there. Especially not leave her here. The window shines. There's so much sunlight that comes in through this window here. Yeah. I'm just talking. But this is my beautiful KIDA doll. Oh. This stand, this isn't a stand. Her staff isn't like super stable. She's not holding it very well. But yes, this is KIDA. It's very pretty. I love it. I mean, it's a great doll. She's exactly what I thought she would be. This cape is very nice. Very flowy. I mean, I love it. This arm piece, it's very nice as well. I'm excited to see like that outfit in motion, I guess, through the movie. I'm hoping they make a Raya doll. I feel like the Raya movie got overshadowed. I've seen comments about people feeling like it got overshadowed because it was released in 2021. And Mirabelle already has a doll, but Raya hasn't gotten one yet. And then also the Wish movie. I love Asha's character design. I mean, and it's purple like Rapunzel. I'm hoping they get dolls and more Tiana dolls. I love Tiana. Okay, I'm just rambling. See you later.